7. Read through.
32.
I'm not writing the book to save myself. You haven't read it, you don't know what it's about.
Makes no difference.
Terrible stink of churros.
Terrible.
You certainly laid it on.
I'm sorry.
Not your fault. I was the one spraying like a lunatic. Anyway, why can't we take things more lightly? Why does everything always have to be so exhausting?
You think too much. Women think too much.
There's an original remark. I bet that's thrown you for a loop.
Think too much. I don't know what that means, and I don't see the point of existence without some kind of moral conception of the world.
See what I have to live with?
Shut up. Will you shut up? I detest this pathetic complicity. You disgust me.
Come on, have a sense of humor.
I don't have a sense of humor, and I have no interest of acquiring one.
What I always say is, marriage, the most terrible ordeal God can inflict on you.
Right.
Marriage and children.
There's no need for you to share your views with us, Michael. As a matter of fact, I find it slightly indecent.
That's not going to worry him.
You mean you don't agree?
These observations are beside the point. Alan, say something.
He's entitled to his opinions.
Yes, but he doesn't have to broadcast them.
Oh, yes, perhaps.
We don't give a damn about their marriage. We're here to settle a problem to do with our children. We don't give a damn about their marriage.
Yes, but
Well, what? What do you mean?
there's a connection.
There's a connection. Of course there's a connection.
There's a connection between Henry having his teeth broken and our marriage?
Obviously.
We don't get it.
Children consume our lives and then destroy them. Children drag us toward disaster. It's unavoidable. When you see those laughing couples casting off into the sea of matrimony, you say to yourself, they have no idea. Poor things. They just have no idea. They're happy. No one tells you anything when you start out. I have an old school buddy who's just about to have a child with his new girlfriend. I said to him, a child at your age? Are you insane? The 10 or 12 good years we have left before cancer or a stroke, and you're going to screw yourself up with some brat?
You don't really believe what you're saying.
He does.
Of course I believe it. Worse even.
Yes.
You're demeaning yourself, Michael.
Is that right?
Stop crying, Veronica. You can see it only encourages him.
Help yourself. Help yourself. Exceptional, isn't it?
Exceptional.
Could I offer you a cigar?
No, no cigars.
Too bad.
You're not intending to smoke a cigar, Alan.
I'll do what I like, Annette. If I feel like accepting a cigar, I'll accept a cigar. If I'm not smoking, it's because I don't want to upset Veronica, who's already completely lost it. She's right. Stop sniveling. When a woman cries, a man is immediately provoked to the worst excesses. Added to which, Michael's point of view is, I'm sorry to say, entirely sound. Yes, Serge, go ahead. Put New York, the date, and the exact time.
This is obscene.
Whatever time you send it. It has to look piping hot fresh out of the oven. No, not we're surprised. We condemn. Surprised is feeble.
This goes on from morning to night. From morning to night, he's glued to that cell. That cell phone makes mincemeat of our lives.
Just a minute. Annette, this is very important.
It's always very important. Anything happening somewhere else is always more important.
Go ahead. Yes. Not procedure, maneuver. A maneuver timed for 2 weeks before the annual accounts, etc.
In the street, at dinner, he doesn't care where.
A paper in quotes. Put the word paper in quotes.
I give up. Total surrender. I want to throw up again.
Where's the dishpan?
I don't know.
You just have to quote me. This is simply a disgraceful attempt to manipulate share prices.
There it is. Please, help yourself.
Ronnie.
Everything's all right. We're fully equipped.
Share prices, and to undermine my client, confirms Alan Raleigh, head counsel for the Varennes Pharma Company. AP, Reuters, General Press, Medical Press, the whole 9 yards.
She wants to throw up again.
What's the matter with you?
I'm touched by your concern.
What's upsetting you?
I am sorry. I must have misunderstood.
Oh, Annette, please. Let's not us start now. Just because they're fighting, just because their marriage is fucked, doesn't mean we have to compete.
What right do you have to say that our marriage is fucked? Who gave you that permission?
They just read it to me. We're sending it to you, Murray. Manipulation. Manipulate share prices. It's on its way. It wasn't me who said it, it was Frank.
Michael,
Michael, sorry.
I forbid you to stand in any kind of judgment over our relationship.
Then don't stand in judgment over my son.
That's got nothing to do with it. Your son injured ours.
They're young. They're kids. Kids have always given each other a good beating during recess. It's a law of life.
No, it isn't.
Of course it is. You have to go through a kind of apprenticeship before violence gives way to what's right. Originally, let me remind you, might was right.
Possibly in prehistoric times, not in our society.
Our society? Explain our society.
Oh, you're exhausting me. These conversations are exhausting.
You see, Veronica, I believe in the god of Carnage. He has ruled uninterruptedly since the dawn of time. You're interested in Africa, aren't you? Well, feeling bad?
Don't worry about me.
I am worried.
Everything's fine.
As a matter of fact, I just came back from the Congo. Over there, little boys are taught to kill when they're 8 years old. During their childhood, they may have killed hundreds of people with a machete, with a kalash, with a thump gun. So you'll understand that when my son picks up a bamboo rod, hits his playmate, and breaks a tooth, or even two, in Cobble Hill Park, I'm likely to be less susceptible than you are to horror and indignation.
You're wrong.
A thump gun.
Yes, that's what they call a grenade launcher.
Are you alright?
Perfectly.
What's the matter with you? What's the matter with her?
It's just bile. It's nothing.
Don't lecture me about Africa. I know all about Africa's martyrdom. I've been steeped in it for months.
I don't doubt it. Anyway, the ICC has already conducted an inquiry on Darfur.
You think I don't know about that?
Don't get her started on that, for God's sake.
You know what? I'm starting to like you.
Well, I don't like you. Ooh, I hit him?
You're gonna be jumped on.
Uh-oh.
You're in a situation where it's amenable for you're gonna be
And beat 7.